All right, we are live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Young Lee Jr. Another episode here. I'm with the great man, No Name Servant. He's a gospel artist. I'm gonna let him introduce himself to the people out here, man, on Facebook and YouTube. So, No Name Servant, man, tell the people where you from.
I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan,
Mhm.
born and raised. That's
Okay,
about it.
okay. So we're gonna get into it, man. So I was gonna say, this is an honorable thing, doing this with you. I think I met you a couple years ago. You were, as a barber. You still a barber and everything, and just your vibe and stuff was just so good. So I was like, okay, I have to, you was best friends with my friend Mike, and Mike is a good guy and everything. So I was just like, okay, we have a spirit of discernment. So I'm like, okay, he picks out good people to be around this circle. And we just talking about football, college football, and everything. So I was just like, oh man, this is cool, man. So and I just like how spiritual you are and how you take your walk with Christ very serious. So just tell me a little bit about that, man. What made you actually, how did you come up, in the church, or how did you decide to receive, deliverance?
Really, it's been a crazy walk, and I feel like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My walk is relatable with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I was born in church, raised in church from a young age. You know what I'm saying? Grew up, started doing my own thing, stopped going to church, started hanging out with folks I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be around, and just got into bad, you know what I'm saying, bad things. And just as I got older, just different circumstances and situations that happened in my life just brought me closer to God. And I can go into detail if you want, but
Yeah, please.
we'll be here. We'll be all right. So probably after high school was really when I was really in doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing. I was in the streets. I was smoking weed, partying, fornicating, or just really living lavish in the world. And I always had a passion for music. I always wanted to rap, and I started rapping in high school. But I wasn't doing it for, you know what I'm saying. I was doing it for myself, trying to be famous, trying to be seen. I was thinking about my family too, and I would use that as an excuse, like, yeah, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, get this money for my family, do this for my family. And I was surrounded with people that wasn't good for me. And after high school, I had moved down to Alabama. I was down south, and I went to school there for 1 year. I went to college, and
Hmm.
I barely made it, bro. Barely made it up in there. I was on academic probation,
Mm.
and I ain't really take it serious for real. I ain't really take it serious. I was messing around, fooling around. We was selling drugs, like just really on the opposite of you know what I'm saying, of a righteous walk. And I had moved back up. No, I ain't moved. I had visited after the school year ended. I had came back to Michigan to visit my family, and I had some people with me. And long story short, we just got flicked. You know what I'm saying? Police pulled us over. We had stuff on us. I got put on probation, and it was just a long situation. I was on paper probation for about 2 years, 2.5 years, and I always believed in God. I always prayed and talked with Him. And during my time down south, I had come to the realization of who the real Israelites was, who was the real Jews. I had a
Interesting. Okay.
friend, I had a friend I was kicking it with, and this conversation just started off, you know what I'm saying, talking about music, the Illuminati, people selling out. And she had shown me like facts and just proof that the people in the Bible was actually black. So that always stuck in my mind. Why, like, regardless of all the foolishness I was doing, that always stuck in my mind. So when I got in trouble, when fast forward, I came back up here, getting in trouble with the law, and I started talking to God more, just praying and asking Him. But I was playing both sides. I was on the fence. I was saying, God, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change this and that. But then, you know what I'm saying, I get high. I start just going back to the streets. I mean, like, I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right.
So that was going on for like a year, and ultimately, like I got hit again. I got while I was on probation, I got pulled over again. So that was a violation of my old probation, and it just stacked up, and I had to do some time. And just seeing my, you know what I'm saying, my mom, just the disappointment, going to these court dates, and everything I went through, it brought me close to God. Like literally, I think there's a scripture in the Bible that say that He declares the end from the beginning, and everybody's purpose is predestined. So
True.
whatever you go through, however deep you fall, whatever God has planned for you is gonna happen regardless. So that's where the story of the prodigal son coming into play. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was wilding out, but at the end of the day, he came back as a servant for his father. But fast forward, yeah, I did some time, not long, just a little bit, and I was reading the Bible a lot the whole time, and I really was like, you know what, I got to tighten up for real. And that's when I after I got out, I started taking this walk like serious for real. But that was God's chastisement, God's correction. You know what I'm saying? God, He had to let me fall. You know what I'm saying? Get hurt, so I would get back up and come to Him at the end of the day. And that's what happened. So I'm grateful for everything I went through, all the situations I've been through, because I learned from it, and it just brought me close to God. So
That's awesome, man. And we had like deep discussions with one another too, in the barbershop as well too. I want to get into, before I get into more of your music, more of your personal life as well. As far as and you started taking up a trade in barbering school. Like, did you attend barbering school, or did you have like a
no,
mentor?
no, I had picked it up when I went down south.
Okay.
Mm,
And you utilize that as a skill to, that's smart, to make you money, because everybody gonna want to get their haircut at least every week, every 2 weeks. So that's
yeah.
residual income coming in. So that was smart on your part. So you was just focused on that and perfecting your craft on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, man. And that's amazing, man. You don't get into your music. For Your Glory, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was a volume.
Yeah.
Volume,
Yep.
yeah. So I listened to it. It was on Apple Music. It was really good, man. I was listening to Fear God and Get Up, and I was a testimony, thankful. I was like, wow. I mean, this guy is really now. No disrespect. At first, I was a little hesitant, because there's a lot of artists coming out here. I was just saying, hey, check my stuff out. I'm like, but my boy Mike pressured me to do it. I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I remember I was on my way to Michigan, after we had winter break from the military and everything. And I was like, it's gonna be a long drive. Let me hit this up. And I was like, man, I listened to all the songs and stuff, and I was analyzing it. And it was pretty good. And I gotta say, you saying things with substance. A lot of artists are not doing that nowadays. And you transitioned to, now, did you used to make secular music before you transitioned to gospel music?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. How was that, man? As an artist, like, far as the peer pressure, was people like clowning you, like, hey, man, why you going to gospel music? That's soft, man. What's up? Then you ain't gonna make it in the industry like that. Nobody want to hear that positive stuff. So how did you, I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure you went through some things like that. How did you keep your mind level? Like, I'm still gonna pursue this music stuff.
Actually, bro, to be honest, I ain't never experienced that.
Okay.
It's all been the opposite. Like I had the same thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people gon' say this and that, and they can say whatever they want, because I don't do it for them. Like I do it for the people, but I don't care about their opinions, because they hated Christ. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hate His disciples. So I was just doing it for Him. You know what I'm saying? That's why the album called For Your Glory. But it was really the opposite. Once I dropped the mixtape, I was getting like people was like telling me, bro, like outside of the church, you know what I'm saying? Outside
Hmm.
of the belief of God, it's just quote unquote worldly people, you know what I'm saying? They was saying they was blessed, like they was touched, and my music was, I was doing it different. You know what I'm saying? How I'm rapping on today's beats, but I'm talking about spirituality and positivity, and uplifting and praising God. And ain't too many people doing that for real. So even my cameraman, the guy that shot my videos,
Hmm.
he don't go to church, he don't believe in God, and I planted the seed in him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the shop, you know what I'm saying, they know what I'm about, and they hear my music and like, bro, this is different. Like they so all praise and glory goes to God for that, for real. I
Yeah.
haven't really experienced that.
Mm. Okay. Okay. What inspired you to transition to gospel music? I think we kind of answered that. Basically the things that you went through in the past, in your
Yeah,
college years and your young years.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. How long have you been making music?
Mm, for God, about 6 months.
Forgot for 6 months. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So not so recently. Okay. It's not bad. That's not bad. And are you planning on, as far as your future, you planning on doing more concerts, or are you planning on hitting like churches?
Hmm.
Because I don't think you can go to club settings. I mean, I don't think that would be playing that, but are you doing more like, family events, cookouts? Like, what's your ways how you gonna promote more of your music?
Whatever God say, whatever His will is. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The concerts I've been to that I performed at, they wasn't planned. They just popped up out of nowhere. So I don't know. Whatever God's gonna make the opportunities happen when it's meant to happen. So I'm just following His lead.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. If you can, man, can you explain the process in making for your glory?
The process.
Yeah, how was that, man? Was it rough? Was it the connections, the producing?
It was my first project. Well, official project
Hmm.
glorifying God. You know what I'm saying? It was that transition. So I wanted to make it about God first. That's why I named it For Your Glory. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And yeah, just the whole thing was just dedicated to God, for Him. You know what I'm saying? To Him, for Him, praise Him, worship Him, and just speak a little bit on my testimony throughout the album. Now my next project that's dropping, which will be probably in a month, is for the people. I'm calling it Scriptures for the Trenches.
Hmm.
So that's gonna be more based towards edifying the people and speaking about the things that God has shown me and taught me, you know what I'm saying, through
Okay.
studying and all that.
Oh, that's good. So it's pretty much like you sharing the wisdom to people. Okay. And this is sort of like your ministry in a way,
Hmm.
because you can use music to reach the youth, and hip hop is part of our culture, especially in the black community. I know we talk about that a lot. And, a lot of it in history have been kind of tainted. I want to say, it been kind of at first, like in the 70s, Grandmaster Flash and, DJ Kool Herc and all these people in the 80s, 90s, they was talking about, in their community, but things that was a little more uplifting. Like I feel like in the 90s, people arguably say that was like one of the best intellectual part of hip hop. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest, Fugees, you had people that was like saying things like lyrically and stuff that we need to hear. Then you had your Biggie and Tupac and all that stuff that brought the gangster stuff and NWA in the 80s. But what is your do you think like hip hop is dead in a way, or do you feel like it can it be resurrected through lyricists, or it's just like, hey, we need to cut all this crap we talking about secular and get back with, God and stuff that you're saying? Like, should be more artists saying the stuff that you say?
Well, to answer your question,
Hmm.
technically hip hop ain't dead. If you want to say that there ain't no more lyricists out, because it's a lot of lyricists out here. It's just it ain't appealing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What's appealing, what's hot is that trap, street music, that ratchet, that ghetto. You know what I'm saying? That's what folks like to hear
Right.
at the moment. And music is so powerful and influential, as you can see what it's done to our people. You know what I'm saying? From the '90s, with NWA, when gangster rap, thug life, all that started happening and taking place, it was an increase of violence in our communities. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Music really touches, and they say the devil, Satan, he was the master of music or
Author of
whatever,
music.
the
Yeah.
author of music. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna use that as a tool to for destruction of our communities and our people. So, I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to use my voice and use the music for the good things. You know what I'm saying? For influence of positivity and knowledge of the identity, especially the identity of our people, but also praising and worshiping God. Just doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. And do you consider yourself like a role model in some sorts, or you just, like you said, you just going around the path or whatever God leads you to be?
I'm a servant,
Servant.
servant of God. That's it.
Great answer. That's good. That's good. That's good. And your mind has been transitioned. I can tell when I was talking to you. And so like far as that, you're not really all about making money. You're not thinking about like, all these other things that the world say you should get. Like some people rap just to get money and all this type of stuff. You're doing it because of the passion and love, and this is a good way, like you said, to be a good vessel to spread a good message to your people.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And so basically, you would do this for free. Like if you wasn't even getting compensated, you would still, make your
Yes,
music
sir. Yes,
good.
sir. Cause the fame and the money is vanity. You know what I'm saying? Like the wind is not gonna last. What's gonna last is eternity, the kingdom of God. That's what I'm pursuing, and
Hmm.
that's you know what I'm saying. That's what's gonna last forever. All the fame and the glory it fades away. You can't take the money to the grave with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna save your soul.
Mm, mm. That's deep. That's deep. It's a lot of artists that they sell when they sell their soul. Like basically, they just sell their soul for a certain money. And doing things in the industry that they really normally don't do. Negate their values just to have this fame. And we talk about all this stuff. Like we be hearing a lot of young artists come up missing. And dead like due to bad decisions. Like your Juice World, Pop Smoke. I mean,
Yeah,
just people just making bad decisions. And I'll be thinking like, these people have so called money or whatever, but you would think the record labels will kind of like at least protect them in a way. It's just they losing. It's like a profession. They losing so many people at an alarming rate. And it just kind of bothers me in a way though. It's kind of hard to respect hip hop in that way. The new generation of hip hop is just like kind of lost, but it's a lot of clout chasing that's going on. That's what I noticed. And it's an artist like you. I'm glad that you're, you standing out a little bit, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, do you listen to like Lecrae or other gospel artists, or do you look, or you just kind of focus more on your music?
I listen. I don't listen to Lecrae. I don't
Mhm.
listen to big like Christian hip hop artists.
Okay.
I listen to local people, not
Mhm.
not like in my area, but underground. You know what I'm saying? That are doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew Israelite music, some Christian hip hop artists that are coming up that are you know what I'm saying where I'm at. I don't listen to like Lecrae no. No, no, I ain't trying to bash them. They good though.
Yeah,
They doing their thing. I you know what I'm saying, but
that's good. That's good. That's good.
I don't get no inspiration.
Just are you more? So are you in you have an independent label? You're not signed to a label at this moment.
Nah, I'm
Okay, so
independent.
it's independent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I have one question. I don't know about this. So, like, have you had thoughts of becoming like a record label owner? Like, and so what I mean is like, recruiting when you get big enough or whatever, or you felt like, maybe a few years you had more experience here. You feel like recruiting more inspirational artists and people that want to like lead a path, follow the path that you led.
I don't think I don't think that's my calling to have to own a record label, but I definitely want to work and inspire other artists. You know what I'm saying, and spark that revolutionary way of thinking. You know what I'm saying, and just support brothers and sisters that are because I know how it is to be independent and coming up. Yeah, that's. I don't think I start a label though. That
Okay.
ain't my calling.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I respect that. I respect that, man. So do you have like I guess aspirations in becoming a public figure? If so, how would you give back to your community?
How would I get back?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends the cards I'm dealt with.
Hmm.
Right now, I got my talent, my voice, my gift. That's what I'm trying to get back to the people. I don't got money like that. I'm not rich,
Hmm.
but if the Lord did in the future prosper me in that area, I would definitely get back. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I ain't doing this for fame, for money. I ain't finna buy no fancy cars, fancy clothes. That's not just. I ain't cut that way. You know what I'm saying? I give it all to the people. Like
That's good. That's
anyway.
good. That's good. That's good. What advice you can give to someone that's want to start off making music? And the reason why I said it, there's a lot of people, maybe coming from an impoverished neighborhood, and all they know is like, hey, I just want to rap, get my mom out the hood type stuff. But and in the long run, if they don't have any type of guidance or mentorship, they can make wrong decisions.
Hmm.
Like I've been hearing like Detroit, in Detroit rapper like Dex Osama, they got killed years ago, and all this type of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of young talented artists. Remember Lil Snoop from Louisiana got killed, and I back 2013, I believe. It's just a long time. So, and the reason why I've been saying this because the youth, I believe that's all we have. That's a very powerful thing, and we usually utilize our talents through entertainment. But my advice to you is like, do you think that like what can you what like steps and process you would give an individual that's just trying is coming into music, as far as like rapping?
First and foremost, keep God first. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Make sure you got a solid relationship. Second, believe in yourself. Believe in the gifts that God gave you. Don't listen to what other people got to say because everybody going to have something to say. You know what I'm saying? It's going to
Hmm.
be people that's going to hate and going to be have something like just hate on your music. But then there's going to be people that love your music. It's impossible to please everybody. So understand that and believe, have confidence and believe yourself and have perseverance. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Don't stop, don't quit. Follow your vision that God gives you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the environment you in, God will make a way. You know what I'm saying? God's hand is not short. He do the impossible. So
Yeah.
just stick with it. Stick to it. Keep grinding, keep working.
That's good. That's good. Was it difficult to like to network with different Christian artists? Like far as like getting people to help, with your certain music videos. I think you produced like a couple or a few music videos. I was wondering like how was that process work? Um, you know, did you guys establish a good relationship?
You said
Okay.
was it difficult?
Yeah, like starting off like, hey man, I need you to come here at this particular spot. We gotta film this, we gotta do this, edit this. Like how was that?
It was smooth.
Okay.
It was smooth.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, because I know our brother Mikey used to be with you guys and everything. If I was up there, man, I'll probably be up there too, man. Speculate. I'm like, man, this is something good. I mean, because you can rap pretty good, man. I was like, oh yeah, I want people to check your stuff out, man, on Apple Music. Please, do that. You can see his name's No Name Servant. Really good artist, man. And I can tell you when something is whack, but this is decent, man. This is really good. And it's like a certain spirit, man. When you listen to the music, I'm like, wow. I was on my way to, from Walmart and stuff. I'm listening to Right Decisions. I was like, oh, okay, like I was like, oh shoot. And let me go. I'm not gonna play it right now. I want copyright, but let me see. Is this one? Heaven's Gate was good. Let me see. Let me see. One song that you did was really cool, man. Holy Spirit featuring Joe with the Holy Ghost.
My
Joe
boy.
with the Holy Ghost. That
Yeah.
boy, man. Tell me about him. Like, how is that relationship built, man? He's he was spitting pretty hard.
What's crazy, bro? Like when I first started making music for
Mhm,
God, like just recording, I was praying and asking God, just bring the people that need to be, I need to be around, bring them to me. You know what I'm saying? Bring me the artists I got to make music with, network with, collab with, the cameraman, just provide for me everything. And it just so happened on Instagram, I think I had a friend that posted his beats because he makes beats. He's a producer,
mhm,
and I checked his page out and I DM'd him like, bro, your beats cold. And I asked him like, what would you charge for that? And I'm like, where you at? Where you stay? 'Cause I seen he was in Michigan, so he stayed in Detroit. So I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, bet, you know what I'm saying? Let's link up. So we linked up one day, and I copped some beats from him. We started talking about scriptures, the Bible. He told me his testimony.
Wow.
And he told me he rapped and this and that. I'm like, bro, look, we just became cool after that and linked up in the studio and just made a song. We got a few songs. It just ain't dropped yet, but
Okay. Okay. So it's more upcoming songs coming up right now in the future. Okay.
yeah,
And you say you're working on another project. Okay. And that's gonna be another album, or it's like gonna be a mixtape.
gonna be mixtape
A mixtape you're looking for. So you're gonna okay. And how we gonna listen to the mixtape? You gonna put it on YouTube or 'cause I think
everywhere.
everywhere. Okay, cool. Spotify, all that. Okay,
Hmm.
good, 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 man. Wow, this is something interesting because I know right now you can the rap game has changed, I believe, because it's many ways of streams of income you can make, through digitally. You don't have to always have a distributing company to distribute your stuff and pay them all that type of stuff. You starting out, I mean, you can make money just through clicks off Apple Music, Spotify, and SoundCloud, all kinds of stuff. Do you have like any music on SoundCloud?
Hmm. I actually
Okay,
dropped an EP on exclusively on SoundCloud because
SoundCloud. Okay.
I wanted it to be free. You know what I'm saying? So that it's called the Light EP.
Hmm.
You can search No Name Servant on
Hmm.
SoundCloud, Light EP. That junk. I think that's the best music I recorded so far.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good, man. I think Mike was calling me. I don't know if you want to jump in or anything. Um, okay, man. So it's pretty much you're gonna do this. So pretty much the music is pretty much your calling, and you're gonna continue to do it. That's good. Cruz. I'm sorry. No name, sir. Are you? Yeah, my bad. No name, sir. Are you cool with Mike coming in?
Absolutely.
Okay, I was making sure. All right. I'm a send my boy Mike. But yeah, man, I'm very proud of you to do this, man. This is really, and we're gonna do more of this. I would like to, if you can get their permission and stuff, man. Interview. I would like to interview the people that you're working with because this is something that needs to be spread in the media. More positivity. More inspirational type of music that is. You shouldn't be ashamed to talk about your life. Talk about your life and with Christ because some people may have the same knowledge as you but are scared to voice it on the track or express their talents because what they think the world's going to view them, and I think
Hmm.
that's a huge problem as well.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And that's what I noticed with a lot of people. I'm like, man, you smart and stuff, but you're doing stuff, because I guess in the world it's just like you said, and I think in the Bible it says that, if they Jesus said if they hate, if they hate you, just know that they hated me before they hated you. So,
Yeah.
and Jesus always talks about, deny yourself, take up your cross and come follow me. And these are the one of the things that we have to do. Now, far as like your beliefs and stuff, believing the same as Christians, other thing you do Bible study too as well with your peers, the people that you work with, like after a session or anything, just get the morale up.
Yeah. First I want to say I'm actually not Christian.
Okay.
I'm not about no religion. Secondly, yeah, I record at a studio in Detroit, right? And it's a lot of local artists that from Detroit that go there. So like folks like All Star JRs, Sada Beck, you know what I'm saying? That type of folks.
Mm-hmm.
And the producers there, they always ask me like, when you gonna come back? When you come? Cause they say when they record my music, it's like a break. You know what I'm saying? It's a peace of mind. Cause
Mm.
they used to recording this trap music talking about drugs, females,
Yes.
violence, all day, all day. But then when I come through, I'm talking, my message is different. So that's edifying and planting seeds right there. And they ask me questions, and like I might say something. Like the last time I was there, I was talking about the black people and Deuteronomy 28, and he was like,
For the
"Bruh,
curses,
that's
yeah.
crazy." What up, Mike?
So
yeah, he was like, that's crazy you just said that, because I was just hearing something about that today. So I know everything is like God's doing stuff by his spiritual intervention. You know what I'm saying?
True, true. That's good, man. So, Dr. Big Mike, what's going on, brother?
What's up?
Yeah. I guess for the show, you can ask me any questions you want to. Yeah, I think you kind of answered mostly all my questions, man.
Oh, man, this brother is
Wrote a
doing
few, but yeah, man. Yeah, I just respect the, the knowledge as well, man, and just giving me advice on things. I appreciate that too, no name servant. That's good. I like you genuinely care, about people, and that's gonna take you a long way. And God looks at that, looks at your heart and things that you're doing, and it's gonna continue to grow, man. Yeah, just keep networking, keep pressing, man. You know. This is a great thing. I'm looking forward to more of your music as well, man. And may do like album reviews on my YouTube channel as well. So
For sure, for
I'm
sure.
gonna start rating them too. I'm like, oh, okay, lyricism is there, because one of my favorite lyricists is Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, MF Doom, those type of people that that spit. And yeah, they talk about like secular type of things, but I still like substance of things. Like Lupe Fiasco, he talks anime type stuff. And after listening Tessie on Youth back in 2015, I was like, wow, yeah, he's solidified that he's one of the best like far as lyricists underground. But do you like, because when I listen to you, you're lyrical, but like you say, you have a message, so you don't emphasize in like more like, some rappers just emphasize in like a huge vocabulary, just big words and stuff like that. That kind of don't.
Punchlines and all that
Yeah, yeah.
wordplay.
Exactly.
Yeah, some of that is cool though.
Yeah, some of it is cool, but I'm looking like, all right, bro. Like, I mean, it's still like Nas is a perfect example. Well, it's like, okay, that's cool, but it's just like, okay, what did we learn? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I realize you don't really have to have like, you don't have to have like huge words to get a message across.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep it simple. Your songs are like 2 or 3 minutes long. Boom, get to the point and go to the next track. So
What's
that's
your
how
favorite song on the album?
I have to say, whoo, I have to say thankful. I just love that piano. It's something with pianos. And then we're going to get into the instrumentals. It's something with pianos that calms me. Pianos and trumpets. I love and bass. I love those instruments. But yeah, thankful. Matrimony. I like that. That was good. Fear of God was good. Right decisions. I mean, I
Yeah,
mean, I mean,
action.
I mean, now, what else? Yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean, distractions was good too. I mean, all of it was good. And I like how you said get up. I think one song you may say get up, you just don't feel down about yourself, just keep going. We all make mistakes. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's just very powerful because as human beings, so sometimes we always dwell on the negativity of things like, dang man, nothing's not going right. And then we just kind of just lay down, and that's when Satan comes in and influence us and then kicks us
Right.
down. But you said pick up your mat and walk, basically, in the
Mm-hmm.
Bible. And that's why I appreciate that you incorporate that in the music, man.
All glory to God.
Mm-hmm.
Glory to God.
Yeah, man. I was just like, bro, like I got it. I got to interview No Name Servant. I was like, I know he's busy. I just got to do it. Like, this is good. So
I appreciate you having me.
yeah, man. Because I interviewed some artists too before. They were really good too, man. Impact, Antonio, he was pretty good
Oh,
from
you interviewed,
Chicago. Yeah, man.
bro? Show me that.
Yeah, I'll show you, bro. But yeah, it was. This is good. You got anything to say, Mike?
Mike X,
Maybe, have,
Dr. Mike X.
maybe Cruz and your boy what's his name?
Ooh,
Tonio from
yeah,
Chicago.
a
Maybe
collab or something. Yeah.
or something coming.
Oh, and who was our roommate in Impact that would do with the dreads? Oh my god, I forgot his name. But he has, yeah, he's good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good, man. So Cruz, so how old are you right now?
How old am I?
Yeah,
22.
you're 22 years old. Okay. Yeah, and did you graduate from college or you
Nope.
okay, but you attend? Okay.
No, I don't attend.
I say you did attend in the
Oh yeah,
past.
yeah, I
So
did. Yep.
what college did
HBCU?
you go to?
Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
LMU?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, man. Okay. Wow. That's good, man. Music and all this stuff. That's good, man. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Let me see. Was it? Yeah, that's pretty much all of my questions, man. You sure you got anything else, Mike? Before we wrap it up?
Dang, we didn't miss it. Um, so you got the one new mixtape coming out, right?
Mike has heard a lot of my unreleased songs.
Oh shoot! How
He, he
many? How many did you hear, Mike?
Pretty cool.
he's heard a few.
You heard a few. You was like, man, this is sweet. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, okay, okay.
well,
Yeah,
let me ask you this, Larry Serving. Like, how's your work ethic? I feel like it's really good, man. So, do you feel like you're very consistent with this music? Like, do you like what's the day to day for you? Like, do you go into the studio like daily or after work?
So I got a little studio set up at my house.
Okay,
So I try to go to the studio in Detroit, like an actual professional studio.
okay,
And if I can't, then I just record at my house. And a lot of probably like 60% of my songs is recorded at home, and then the rest I just do in the studio, a
what you
real
doing in the studio?
studio. So
Okay,
I try to do something every day. Like I get inspired throughout the day. I listen to beats, you know what I'm saying, during work, and I'm like, oh, I like that beat, and I just feel the flow, and I get inspired by something. I just start writing and just freestyling.
you got
wow.
a freestyle now?
Yeah,
So,
freestyle. Yeah, no, I gonna put him on the spot. They say it's not sway in the morning.
This ain't Funk Flex.
Like say flex, yeah, right. I got some bars. Like, nah, man, this ain't DJ Academics. No, but I just nah, man. But this is good, man. So I know you can probably rap and everything really well. What I was about to say. So okay, so you're consistent with that, man. With the firstly, you making music and beats. Now, do you make your own beats, or do you have
Mm-mm.
somebody else do that for you?
Somebody else do. I,
Okay,
I yep, I be leasing them.
okay. And no, walk me through that, man, because I'm not a musician. Well, I play an instrument, but I'm not like I'm really not in the music industry like that. So, like, you just you find them online or something, and you like, hey, man, I like that beat. You just pay them up front.
Usually they had a link, so I go on YouTube and I
Hmm.
listen to beats, and I type in the type of beat I want to listen to, and they got their links to the beat on their bio. So you click the link in the bio, and then they got different type of offers. But you always got to lease a beat before you know what I'm saying, put it out. So you have contract, you have paperwork stating that you can use it, and so the process of just making a song. Let's just say I go to the studio
Hmm.
and I send them the link to the beat. They uh they put it on the software. I go in the studio, I just start recording, and after I lay the song down, I come out, and then the producer just starts mixing my vocals. Like he will add the auto tune, compressor, EQ, all that type of stuff, and then once it's done, it's done. He like you like how I sound? I'm like, yeah. Mike's
Okay.
been to the studio before. He's seen the process.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Okay, it's real smooth. It's like very professional. You go in, go to work. It like you got just going to go to work, and make your music, man. I,
Yeah.
I remember was an artist on YouTube. He was saying the only frustrating part is just that when he go to a studio and it's a bunch of people just sitting around not doing nothing. He's like, bro, what do you he's like, what y'all doing in here for? Like, we
Mhm.
gotta work, man. But like, do you experience that? Like, just people just being nosy, just sitting around, or is this like everybody doing some type of part?
No, everybody doing something, and
Okay,
everybody doing something.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good, man. That's good. Um, that's good. As long as you had a safe area and everything, man. You know, no, the reason why I said it, man, I remember back 2018 on it. Was rest in peace. It was I don't know if you heard of him, man, but it was on the news. He's from Michigan, named Honesty Staples. But yeah, it might sound familiar, but he died this around Redford, whatever, outside of a studio,
Hmm.
like some store in Redford, and this is like January 1st, 2018, man. He got shot and killed, and I met him, around like Thanksgiving around that time, bro. It was just crazy, when I heard about that. And he kind of make the same music as you, but it's a little he more influenced by Drake, so he kind of make those type of music in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
but he be what I admire about him is that I met him at Ramshorn, and he was because he worked there and stuff, and he talked to me for like a few hours, man, and about the industry and everything, what he do, and he was he was homeless. It was a lot of stuff going on. He was in and out,
Uh-huh.
because he got out of jail for like possession of marijuana, that type of stuff. So he trying to get his life together, had 3 kids, whatever. So he was staying with somebody he went to prison with and everything, and he was just making music, and he was on Instagram, and he always used to sing, rap. He was one of those type of guys. It's like, man, this guy is good, and he was making a sort of buzz, and it's just one day he just got killed, man. I just feel like it was a setup, but man, I just hate like young talent just going like that, man. So that's why I was asking, like, it's a good safe place and everything. So
I mean, it ain't guaranteed safety where I go to, but
mhm.
cause we be locking the doors. It's, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's on the west side of Detroit,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
and
know how that. Yeah.
I don't be going with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It just be like one, or I go by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really be hanging around people. You know what I'm saying? That I know ain't good for me. So
hmm
I just be focused on the mission, on the work, on this music, and God's will, God, His truth, His knowledge. It's bigger than music. It's bigger than rap. You know what I'm saying? It's the you know what I'm saying. It's about the truth, man. It's about God's will. People hearing God and His truth.
That's
It's big.
good.
It's bigger than music.
That's good. That's good, man. That's good. Well, that's probably for another video. Mike, I was about to ask him about the yeah, like the music conspiracies and all that stuff. That's probably for another video.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
can ask me. You can ask me a question.
Well, I was about to say, like, do you believe in because I remember XXXTentacion, pretty sure you heard of him.
Uh-huh.
You know, got killed in Dayton Beach, and he used to always kind of talk about the frequencies of music. And it's supposed to be at 432 hertz. If it's now most music is at 440, which is supposed to like kind of like mess with your psyche a little bit. Your feelings and stuff like that. It's like more demonic. I don't know if you're into like frequencies like that. I don't know how do you record your music at a certain frequency so people can kind of like get
No,
kind of inspired in a way, or you just or does that matter? That's what I just want to say, coming from an artist.
man.
I don't pay attention. I mean, I'm aware of that type of stuff. I heard
Mhm.
about it. I have to do more research on it because I don't know too much about it. But when I
Okay.
record, I'm not like, oh, got to be at this type of frequency. This type, you know what I'm
He
saying?
just be praying about
I
it.
just go in and just go do
Okay.
my yeah.
Yeah. Because they was just saying like, man, this controls you and stuff like this. I mean, he sounded very convincing because I'm like, he was deep in the industry. So I was like, okay, I guess it's true, And I
Mm,
mean, yeah, when you
yeah.
listen to some music, it do kind of like put you in the mood. It makes you dance. Some music makes you want to be aggressive. Makes you. It does has a way to alter your feelings and entertain you subconsciously. So that is true. You know.
I agree.
Yeah. But it's all still a choice, though. You can listen to all this music and stuff like that, but still you should have a conscious mind like what you should be doing. But this is something like to listen to all the time, man. When you're studying, when you're doing stuff, like I know what I do. I usually listen to instrumentals and lofi beats, stuff like that when I'm like doing a project, just something to calm me down, more instrumentals. I rarely listen to the radio because they just talk about the same stuff over and over again. I'm like, man, this is terrible. Like I'm like, oh man, like I need something new, something fresh. And I be looking at and listening and searching for underground YouTuber, um, artists, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is cool. But this is something fresh, and yeah, I won't mind playing this at a cookout, playing this, doing my homework, playing your
Music.
music, like anywhere, man. Working out. This is this is an amazing thing, man. Um, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, man. And yeah, are you and you had a few features. Are you gonna do like more features in your next project?
Yep, I got two. I might have 4 features. I ain't want to have no features on the song, but the mixtape. But it's some songs I got with some folks that I feel like need to be on the tape. So
Okay.
it's I'm gonna have Big Breeze on there, K
Mm-hmm.
Cartel, them Christian hip hop upcoming artists
Okay.
from Atlanta and from Florida, and then I got my boy from Chicago. He a Hebrew Israelite.
Mm-hmm.
And my other guy, Sleepy LaFleur. Sleepy LaFleur. He kind of known.
Sleepy Love. That
Sleepy.
sound familiar.
He
That sound
yeah.
familiar. Yeah.
He also a
Let me
Hebrew
send you
Israelite
the
in Atlanta.
That
song,
sounds so familiar.
bro.
Oh
I'm
my,
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna send you a video. One of his
Okay.
videos
Yeah.
on
What you
YouTube.
gonna send them? I pray.
Yeah, he hard for real. He want
Okay.
me to come down there.
To Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a nice studio. Nothing. Yeah, that'll be good. And the records. A lot of artists are signed there. And that's a more entertainment city, man. I was gonna be going down there a lot. I can see you making it down there too as well, man. And that's good, man. You staying humble because you got not too many artists like just do that. It's like, hey man, I just want the change, I want the money and stuff. And when you in a different mindset, and with Christ, it's like it does change you. And you transform, like in Romans 12, right? You transform
Ooh.
renewing on your mind. And that is so powerful. And you utilizing your talents with that, man. Like you taking this craft serious.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got some artists be like, well, yeah, I can rap all this violence and stuff like that, but I'm just doing it just to pay my bills. But at the same time, look at what you're producing. What about, the kids and other people in the communities listening to your stuff is getting negatively affected?
Right. They don't see the bigger picture of what's going on.
Right.
Like that's why a lot of these people, when they say they come from nothing, they really come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you poor, you come from poverty, and then you have the chance to sign and make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do whatever to get that money. You know what I'm saying? Even put a dress on, even wear tight
Ooh.
female feminine clothes. You do whatever because you ain't never had that money before. So that messes you, plays with you, and then once you make it, once you famous, like you start having problems and issues, and
Mm,
money don't fill that void. It don't fill that gap. Like everything in this world is temporary. The pleasure, the women, drugs is temporary. There's an expiration date on that. You know what I'm saying? You can get high as you want, but you gonna come back to reality. You gonna have sex with all the girls you want, but after you have sex with them, how you feeling afterwards? You know what I'm saying? It's
mhm.
it's, it's that pleasure don't last. So
Preach crew. I mean, no name.
They could take us to church today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it's just facts.
Yes. Yes. Boy, coming from my boy, no name servant, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, people's watching. Appreciate this. This is good. Share this video. You know. Hmm. Just think about anything else, man.
I got a video on the way.
Okay.
Video probably gonna drop this next week.
It's gonna be
You?
okay.
Oh, that video.
Why, well, are you in it, Mike? No.
He in it.
Stay tuned.
He in the scene.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And get that pleasure. And that's what I'm gonna say too. While you guys are on here, and say this to no name servant. Thank you, man, for being with Mike, bro. Like, especially in my absence and stuff, man. Like that really meant a lot, and not taking advantage of him and stuff like that. That means a lot, man. Thank you, bro. Like,
Mhm.
and include, even though he's not, you're not a artist and stuff like musician, but
Ooh,
you
yeah.
still included him in your project, and that's good.
Yeah, I met Mike. Mike has a good heart. A good, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying. I see deeper than, you know what I'm saying. Like I see he got a good heart and he good people. You know what I'm saying. So
Thanks, bro.
I mess with you, bro. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Hanging with them. That's awesome, man. Cause you could easily like, nah, man. Like, listen, you don't do music. I gotta mess with people who do music. So you stay over there, and you didn't do that. That's what I respect you for, man. And you actually take time out your day to hang with them and talk to them,
Yeah.
spiritually. I remember when I was over your house, Mike, a lot. We used to do, me, you, your father, and your brothers. We used to do Bible study. And yeah, man, you do that with him. That is good. Even though, like, hey, we might have some
Peace, bro.
differences. Yeah, and Cruz. I mean, I'm sorry, I know they serve. You said we might have some differences, right? And we, Mike is into cooking and stuff like that, and you're into music a lot and different things. And even though you guys have different talents and gifts, you still collectively came together and talk about God's word. That's amazing, man. Because the average person would be like, if we don't do the same stuff, if you ain't a doctor, I ain't messing with you. If you don't do the same stuff I do, I'm not gonna really talk to you like that.
Damn.
That says a lot about your character, and that's I highly respect that.
All praise to the Father, man. Like
Yeah.
that. If you looking at life that way, like you coming at a form of pride, like you better than everybody.
Hmm.
Man, we all human. We all make the same mistakes. Whether you an athlete, a musician, rapper, or whatever you do, you know what I'm saying. You can't refrain yourself from everybody else. Like
Hmm.
it, like I think it's a verse in the gospel that says they was telling Christ like why he hanging with sinners, why he hanging with the publicans, the prostitutes, the sinners, and he said the physician doesn't stay away from the sick people. You know what I'm saying? The physician is for the sick people. You know what I'm saying? He ain't come to save the saved. He came to save the lost. So
Mm. Deep,
that's
yeah.
that's that's something I had to learn too. Cause at one point in this walk, I started like keeping myself away from every like just everybody, and that's not the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be cool with everybody. Not do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But hold your ground. Be 10 toes down in what you believe in. But be a
Okay.
light. You gotta be a light to the people. You gotta shine your light. You can't hide your candle from people. Like
Mm.
you can't think you better than everybody else. So
Right.
that took a little bit of purging to do for
Yeah,
me.
we all
Cause I used
got
to think I knew. I used to think I knew everything. But now I listen to
one.
what everybody say. You know what I'm saying? I can learn from anybody and everybody.
That is
Yeah,
good.
I
That is.
remember
That
the Bible
unfortunately, I ain't mean to drag this on long, but like some people in church think like that. Like they judge people. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Just cause he got tattoos or like or he, you know what I'm saying? They judge you and they don't want to be
and he'll
around
say,
you.
yeah,
That's not how we supposed to be.
but
That ain't
that's
how
how
we.
old people are.
True.
Would you say, Mike?
That's how older church members are, but not all of them. I noticed. But that's why it's not good to assume young or old.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Bro, it said 53 minutes. I
Yeah.
feel like I've been on here for 10 minutes, 15.
Yeah. It
Damn.
goes fast, man.
It sure do.
Man, I guess this is interesting, bro. Yeah, this
You
is.
should
Hmm?
you should do a review on his SoundCloud from like his first song to
It's
his last.
history. Yeah, man. It's your SoundCloud. It's the same as No Name Servant.
No name servant.
Okay. Cool. I'll type
Yeah,
that in.
you will appreciate. You can tell his songs that are new and are really. And once you listen to it enough, it's like, wow, this is really good. That's what my dad was saying. I'm like,
Yeah,
he's
it's
right.
pretty good. I mean, even my father, he was listening to his,
Oh shit.
and he was like, "Man, this is okay." He was like, "Who is this?" Say, "No Name Servant." I'm like, "Okay, hey, you got some fans out there, man. You doing something right. You know."
I'm just happy to reach one person. As
Yes.
long as I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Mm-hmm.
reach or touch somebody,
I
I'm
just
cool with
think
that.
you need
I
to
don't gotta
be.
have millions of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta. It ain't like that.
Yeah.
You can
Um,
make it with 1,000 people. If you have 1,000 people making your stuff, and then they can tell other people, like
you know,
it's
that's the
amazing.
feeling
Like
album.
that's
That's
what's
the
in
feeling.
like artists. I don't know if you listen to Daylight, but he was an art. He's a musician, battle rapper, and he used to, he used to say like, "Listen, man, you know, just to give him advice." People used to email him like, "Hey, can I get advice? I'm trying to make it." And he used to say, "Hey, man, just go old school, sell your CDs to, be in the street, sell your CDs, network with people, do the online approach. I mean, cold approach and all that type of stuff." And he said, "Listen, if you got 1,000 fans, you can make it. You don't have to have millions and millions of fans to make it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I mean, you got independent artists like what Big Crit, Tech Nine. Those type of
Mhm.
independent artists, they made it. I mean, it took them a while, but they did it. They are their own thing. They're not subjected to a record label and doing things that they don't want to do. And then on top of that, most of these artists that are signed to record labels don't really have no
Yeah.
particular ownership.
No.
They don't
Right.
own their homes. Like Pop Smoke, before he died, he was living in Hollywood Hills, a $2.5 million mansion that he didn't own.
Right.
It's
His name's not
dangerous.
on the deed to the house. So it's just like, you know, what do you have? Like, and then I don't know. Like it's what I kind of know is that's like mainstream. It's more of a facade, man. It's more of a,
Mm,
just a show. And
right.
it's
Unless
really not
you,
a way to build wealth in a way, man. But they think they
unless you
have
get
it.
done. But yeah,
Yeah. It's weird, man.
yeah.
And
Don't
they
do
getting
that.
a lot, like you said, no, they said they getting a lot of young people coming from impoverished neighborhoods and stuff like that, and thinking they making it, but overall, it's not their money, it's not their wealth. They just worse than it off before. Feel like if God gave you this gift, you utilize the best of your ability and just go independent, man. I mean, if you want to make a living off the music, that's what I believe. Because as soon as you have some standards, I feel like it's some consequences. That's
Yeah.
going to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
they be making an example of public shaming. It's a lot of things that goes on, and that's why they say like sometimes a lot of people say the music industry is evil in many ways. I can kind of believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
They
to run.
choose that though. They choose. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, it's this. They choose to sell their soul. They choose, and selling your soul don't always mean literally your soul. Like selling your soul could be other things. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm,
doing things you'll want to do, or like there's a lot of secrets. It's a lot of things we don't know because there's levels to all that. But everything that they get, it come with a price. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay. You gotta do something.
all right,
But you can, like, they choose that. They don't force you to do nothing. They don't force you to you know what I'm saying? It's a choice. Just like all the way from the Garden of Eden. You know what I'm saying? We had a choice to
all
not
right,
eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Like, everything a test. Everything's a choice. You suffer the consequences of what you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? So
true,
whatever decisions you make, that's what you get dealt with.
true, true, true. Yeah, it's all about decisions, man. And
Right decisions.
yeah, decisions. And was that a song that you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. About wisdom and stuff. Like, yeah, that's really good, man.
Distractions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we talk about this all the time. No name server. I don't know if you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, but
I am.
oh, you are okay. Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
'Cause, yeah, I talk about a lot of this stuff. We talk about politics, business, black community. I rarely do music stuff, but I'm trying to do more of that. Because this not a music channel, but this is something more of like um of your story. I want to get more people on here talking about their story, and I just want to understand and have conversation with people. And this is a wonderful, beautiful thing, man. Because we got to just kind of eliminate that narrative. It's actually good black men that's doing things in the world. And we
Yeah.
got to do a better job in broadcasting that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
for sure.
and so this is this is the whole point of this show here and this YouTube channel.
Maybe make maybe Rodney, this could be a news in the future,
It could be.
a news outlet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I'm still learning about a lot of things here. Like me personally, I love podcasting. So hopefully in the future I'll do this full time, make a living off of it. But I do it because of my passion. Like it been days, and I'm pretty sure you kind of tested this. It been days like I'll be missing parties and stuff to do this YouTube stuff. Um, because I like it. And you probably, for you going to the studio, you probably stay up late at night, just working on your craft, try to get better, getting better with your flow. And I forgot to ask you about that type of stuff too, man. If you don't mind, like, how did you develop your flow? You know what I'm saying? Because flow is hard. Now, the reason why y'all might be laughing, I'm not a rapper, okay? But when I remember I attempted to do this, and I was like, man, this is hard. I can see why people just say the same stuff over and over again. I'm like, you gotta really have some talent. But how did you develop your flow? I mean,
How did I develop my flow?
yes.
I got inspired by a few artists.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell it unless you see
Mm,
him face to face.
nah, let me see. Cause before I started making music for God, I was listening to secular music and
Right.
all that time. I was really influenced by the down south rap. 'Cause I was down south, so
Right.
I was living there. So I was influenced by like young NBA Young Boy,
Okay.
Future.
Mm.
I used to listen to Drake and like Big Sean, Lil Wayne, that type.
Tia.
You know what I'm saying? That not old school, but that different type of rap. But then once that new age of rap started coming in,
Right.
like
The
like
mumble rap.
the young mumble rap and all that, I was listening to like Young Boy and I don't know. It just the flow. That's really where I got inspired from.
Okay.
Real
And
that down south rap,
now so you write your own music?
of course.
So you
Yeah,
sit so you sit down and write it,
everybody knows
and
that.
no ghost right. So you sit down and write it, and then you just you go in. So how long does it take you to write a song on average?
On average, probably 10 minutes. But
Okay.
I don't really do too much writing no more.
Mm-hmm.
I just go in and just rap
You
and
just go in
punch
and
in.
write. Okay.
I rap and punch in. But I do. I haven't abandoned the craft of writing music because when you write, you can sit down and just construct how the song gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You got time to sit down and think like, okay, I want this right here, as opposed to just freestyling and just whatever's in your spirit, like you just
Mm-hmm.
say. So I would go between both, but mostly I just been freestyling,
In the freestyle. Okay.
punching in. I don't freestyle the whole way. You know what I'm saying? I say something and then I punch in, and that's what a lot of these rappers doing, like Lil Baby,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Future. That's what they all be doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, Rodney, who's that one dude who be like doing rap reviews?
It's quite a bit of
There's a
them.
lot of them on YouTube, Mike.
Yeah, bro, it's this big old chubby light skinned dude. He funny.
Oh, big Quint.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, he be yeah, he's funny. He hadn't made a video in a while, but he be dancing and to the songs. He's like, "Oh, that's so cool." Like he be dancing it and yeah, and reviewing it. Yeah, that's funny.
See if you can send Big Quint Cruz's
I'm
mixtape.
gonna try. He's pretty big though, but I'm gonna try.
All right.
Yeah. He's like really well known, but yeah, I'm gonna try though. Like, yeah, so basically hear a track, you're like, "Oh, this is sweet." And he started dancing, yeah, to every
Yeah,
track. You do that to every yeah. Um
Hold
you should
on.
start doing you should start doing reviews, bro, for
like
different
music
albums.
album
Yeah.
reviews, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because I do movie reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to branch out to a lot of industries, you know. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing that.
Keep doing what you're doing too. You said it's your passion.
Yes.
Keep being consistent. You know what I'm saying, and
Just
the
like
work
the
gonna pay
future.
off.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying. I see you. You posting stuff and just stick with it, bro. You know what I'm saying. God put it in you for a reason. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how it's gonna be in a year, 2 years, maybe in a few months. You know what I'm saying. Anything can happen. So
All right.
Just like when you ask me what is my advice to the upcoming artists, my advice to you is keep God first. You know what I'm saying? Because He the one that gave you the gift and the passion. Make sure you good with Him. Have a relationship with Him. It don't gotta be like, oh, I gotta. This is one thing I want to say. You don't gotta make an hour pray for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
God, you don't gotta do like all that. Even if you say a couple words, like a sentence to God, that He appreciate that. Like it ain't about the routines. It ain't about. It's about that relationship. You know what I'm saying with God. You don't gotta be doing all that extra stuff. But keep Him first and believe in yourself. Believe in the gifts He gave you, and just be consistent. Keep going. Hard work pay off. You know, Kobe. Ask Kobe about
15
it.
pages.
Rest in peace to Kobe, man. Yeah, and that's funny you brought up Kobe. I was before he died though. I was listening to one of his motivational videos before I ran 5 miles and stuff. And he was talking to this cross country team, and he was just saying basically, I love to keep my feet moving. Just keep your feet moving, head down, and keep going. Don't rest in the beginning. He said, don't rest in the middle, rest at the end. I thought that was the most deepest thing ever.
Exactly.
And that in Ecclesiastes it says the end of a thing is better than its beginning.
Exactly.
Mm.
So it's no matter how you start, it's about how you finish. Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
And like I said, I'm gonna keep doing this until God calls me home, bro.
Whoa, you said
Whatever I
50
got
years.
if I got $1 million in my pocket, I'm still gonna be out here doing YouTube, bro. Right if I got nothing. So it is what it is, bro. That's just what I want to do, man. And of course, more. This it's not about me, but I just want to say this, that and more into politics and stuff. I'm gonna get into that too. So, but that's what I want to do. Is just something that I love to do. I can't really explain it. I get like a burning sensation doing it. I'm pretty sure it's the same feeling that you get in the
Yeah.
studio. You
Yeah.
get a burning
Exactly.
sensation, like, dang, this is, ooh, you just keep going, flowing, you
Yeah.
know.
Passion.
Yeah, like the spirit is so high in the studio, and next you probably be in the studio like, damn, it looks like it's close to midnight. Dang, I gotta, I gotta get home. But that's awesome, man. Um, yeah, just keep going to that. Mike, got anything to add, brother?
Nah, can't wait to hear the new music. When the video coming out?
Hopefully by next week.
By next week,
I
okay,
think I think I got a good feeling about this video.
Let
okay.
me know when you got another one coming up.
I'm trying to be more consistent with the visuals too.
Oh yeah, it takes
'Cause
time. Yeah, I
people
know.
people
Well,
like the visuals.
Yeah, like while you're rapping and stuff. Yeah, I know that's how the
honestly,
best way
let
to
me
get your
know.
stuff out there, visuals and music videos. That's key. Like if you make a music video like a movie, yeah.
Cinematic.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. People like that stuff, man.
Hey, bro, we can do some of that, man. You
Actually, we could. And I like filming too. Um, yeah. Even though I don't live in Michigan, but I will come up during the summer.
good.
And
I'm about to say we could do some filming
yeah, that's what
too.
I'm saying. Like, I'll get
Mhm.
cameras and stuff.
Good, good.
So I'm self-educating myself, like on all of this music, not music, but just the computers and learning, know how to film, different things like that. Um,
Okay.
so yeah. So I'll just give me some time to develop my skills. Like, I'll try to like, help out a little bit, and I like filming stuff because I like movies too. Learn how to do that, like producing little short stuff, short films and everything. So nice camera and all this stuff, man, and the quality and visuals. Cause I like writing too. So um I believe you when you say you can write a song in 10 minutes. That's the easy part. You know,
I mean,
I
I
can I
guess.
can write anything. But when it comes to me like spitting, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Like
Mm.
like it's like be off beat, you know what I'm saying? Like but that's the hard, just rapping on beat, choosing a beat that match with the flow and your lyrics. But that's good, man. So you don't have like a favorite artist or anything?
I do. Um,
No name. No.
I'm not gonna tell you the name.
No, I do have a few favorite artists.
Okay.
I like some Tupac songs.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I get inspired by Tupac.
It was all a
Respect.
dream.
Yeah.
I like a few underground artists that are on the same type of mindset. You know, rapping about conscious spirituality. Sleepy LaFleur,
Mm-hmm.
uh, BOF, BOF. They a rap group in Detroit called Brothers of Faith.
Mm.
I had linked up with them at a concert we both performed at, and we exchanged numbers. I was a fan of them. Cause they really rap on that Detroit type style, type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like Detroit got their own exclusive sound. Like the trap rappers in
Yes,
Detroit,
they do.
the flow and the beat. So
Mm-hmm.
they got the
Very
same flow, the
aggressive.
same
Just
beat.
Yeah.
on screen.
They just be talking. They just be
Talk about
talking about
Dexter
God.
and all that. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just be talking about God though. So I was
Yeah.
messing with that. That stood out to me. And we've been in the studio a few times. And they the actually the ones on the Thankful. I featured
Okay.
on Thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings coming every day. We ain't capping. If you're doing it for God, why you acting? Stay in your job. Stop backtracking. The
Mm.
blessings coming. Yeah, they overlapping. Yeah, they. I like them. Let me
Yeah.
see. Hmm.
All of these
Some Nas song. I like some Nas songs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nas. I
He
like.
be
Yeah.
he got some good
Elmatic, I
ones.
think it was probably the classic. The world is yours. You know, I used to play it all the time. Like
Yeah, whose
one
world
love,
are you?
one love. All you need is one love. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool.
Hey, bro, what's that one song with Nas and Isley brother?
Oh, I know you know. Yeah, New York State of Mind was good. Yeah, that was classics, man. You know.
In the window.
Oh man, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing a few, but yeah, them the first that just came to my mind.
Was good.
Tupac for sure.
Tupac, yeah, he's still probably one of the greatest, man. What about Eminem, man?
Some, a little bit.
Look. He can
It's
rap.
old stuff.
He can rap. He can
Y-
rap.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it
Oh yeah.
wasn't as appealing to me for real. I don't know if it's because I couldn't relate with some things he was saying, but just off the vocabulary and putting the words together, that dude was special. He could rap.
DJ Dr. Dre.
Oh no, I'm not no Dr. Dre.
Oh shoot, we got Dr. Dre in the building. Well, boy, what's up, Corey?
What's up, man?
Hey,
What
you
you
live
talking
right now, bro? You
about? Right, man, you look like a gamer streamer, dog. What you running?
man, hey, this my professional hookup, man. You know,
The next low
I,
tier guy?
I gotta, hey, I gotta interview you too, Corey, about your beats, man. I'm gonna do that soon. You know.
Uh-oh, we got Reed too.
Oh, there's a lot of people here. So, but yeah,
Oh
man,
shoot,
what's up, man?
Ooh, what is wrong with you?
Ray, you
that
live right
boy
now.
Reed.
Boy, live right now, bro.
Ooh.
All right, man.
That's why the pizza box fell.
So is anything you want to shout out, man? Your social media, no name serving before we get out of here?
No name servant. Instagram, no name servant. YouTube, no name servant.
Mhm.
That's really what I'm on right now. I ain't nowhere else. But SoundCloud, no name servant. I my bad. Apple Music, iTunes, no name servant. Look me
Detroit
up
gets
if you want. If you
everybody.
want to hear some godly music, but on the today's type beats, it's something different.
Cool,
Something different.
cool, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. This no name serving. Anything you want to say too, Mike?
Nah, man, can't wait to see what else God got for you, bro. I'm always proud of you every day, every day. um, keep on being great. And yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, here you have it, man. The only junior and no name servant, Dr. Big Mike X. But thank you. This is a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming on to the show and just having this dialogue with you about your music. It says a lot, man. I appreciate this, man. You taking time out your day at your busy schedule to come and talk to me and sharing the world, man, what you're doing. So yeah, good things are gonna happen. I really believe that, man. So keep your head up, young man. Keep going. And this inspiring me to read my word a lot more too, man. You know,
Praise
this is
God.
good. Yeah, and like you said before, the things that you went through, you know, that we go through trials and tribulations, we got to consider as good and pure joy, and because we can
Uh-oh,
use that, we can use that to inspire others. You
Right.
know, you know, and that's what it's all about. That's why I kind of learned from my walk in faith in God, man. You know, so but we
Sure, for
will we
sure.
will we will win in the end though. But this is good. Thank you guys for tuning in, people from Facebook, YouTube, and other streams. This is great. We're gonna do some more of this no name service. So when your video comes out, whatever in the future, man, and more projects, I interview you too,
you
Most
and
should do a lot
definitely.
of
see how you
reactions
work,
to the
man.
music video.
Work on a lot of stuff. Work on documentaries. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff, man. So it's coming, man. So y'all stay tuned. But yeah, thank you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and end here. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share, donate to the channel at Youngling Jr. on my Cash App, please. And
Subscribe to his channel.
Yeah,
yes,
Subscribe.
thank
and
you.
do a video reaction to the music video, live
Oh
reaction.
yeah, yeah. I'm doing a lot of
Live
stuff, man.
have you ever done a live reaction?
It's a lot. It's some more interviews coming up too, man. So I got to interview your sisters too, Mike. So
All
you know,
right,
yeah. So
don't be going crazy.
hmm, this is gonna be good, man. But it's a good year. Y'all be
Well,
yeah,
this
man.
year's been terrible.
Yeah. So
The only thing that's been good is Cruise's music.
yeah,
No, it's terrible.
yeah. This music is good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So all right, well, I'm gonna end this, man. You guys take care now.
All
All
right,
right,
be
you
smooth,
good.
bro.
All right,
Y'all be
bro.
smooth.
Yep.
Bless.
Too.